Hello, welcome back to Keisha's Corner. My name is Keesha Charles. I am a licensed clinical social worker with Charles Community Counseling Center. So this is just my quick bits, little nuggets I want to drop for those individuals that may not have the time or the resources to go into counseling to get therapy and whatnot. So just some quick bits I want to drop on you guys. Today, I really wanted to focus on protect your peace. This term actually came from a client of mine that I've been working with, and she was telling me about a situation with a family member and just how to resolve conflict and being able to separate themselves from that conflict. And she was like, Miss Lakeisha, I got it from you. And I had to look. I guess she saw the look on my face, like, I ain't never said that. But in turn, she was like, you've always talked to me about setting healthy boundaries, taking care of myself mentally, physically, and spiritually, being available to help other individuals, learning how to resolve conflict, but setting healthy boundaries. And she interpreted that as protect your peace. And a lot of times we do feel obligated to deal with family members and their chaos and friends and their chaos because we want to be there for others. And absolutely, I have no problem with that. I am naturally a caregiver. I am naturally a caretaker, and one of the problem solver and whatnot. But I had to learn to protect my peace. And I've always termed it as setting healthy boundaries because I'm going to be politically correct for our progress notes. But I love the term protect your peace. We feel obligated to deal with certain things from certain individuals because of our blood relationship to them, our connection to them, and whatnot. But it's all about how we communicate with those individuals, as I've discussed before, how to communicate in healthy relationships. It's not just your personal relationships with your significant other. It's with your parents, with your siblings, with cousins, with friends, with your children, being able to get your point across without getting all belligerent and yelling and hollering and whatnot, and also to be able to set those healthy boundaries for yourself. Now, on the other hand, if you are the one disrupting the peace, own that, recognize that. If I'm ever in a conflict, I do have to step back at times and say, okay, is there anything I did to disrupt this peace? Is there anything I did that I could have done differently? Could I have responded differently? Is there a lesson for me to learn from this, from past relationships, current conflicts, whatever the case may be? What lesson can I learn from this? Is there anything I did that I could have done differently? Is there a way to make amends to this, to keep my peace? Now at the same time, not everybody's willing to own their stuff. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss on here, okay? But everybody's not willing to own their stuff. That's okay. That's their problem. But I'm going to protect my peace. So if you are the person that is causing conflict, be ready to have people separate themselves from you, to start distancing themselves from you. I could still be there for you. I could still love you from a distance. But when I feel like my peace is being interrupted, I know how to step back. Because I can go to my house, because at my house, there's peace. Anybody that comes into my home, there's going to be peace. And if you are disrupting my peace, you know where the door is at. Protect your peace. I love that when my client told me that. She said she got it from me. But of course, I termed it as setting healthy boundaries with anybody. Don't feel obligated to deal with the chaos that people are bringing into your lives because of your relationship to them. Okay? You have to protect your peace so you can be there to help those individuals when you are mentally and physically stable to do so. Recognize that in yourself as well if you know you're not in a good place. I can be there, I can help you, I can love on you, but I have to pay attention to my body, I have to pay attention to my mind, the thoughts, my emotions. And if I see that I'm not in a good place, I might not be equipped to deal with you at that time. And I have to recognize that and own that. That's because I know that's my issue. That's not your issue. And to keep me from disrupting your peace, I can separate myself, for that time being, while I learn my self-care and practice my self-care. But like I said, I have to protect my peace, and I want you to protect your peace as well. So that's the word for today. That's the word for the week. Protect your peace. Don't feel obligated to deal with somebody else's mess because they're not in a good place. They might need some help. Refer them to counseling, okay? Because there's some people out there that still have some healing to do. And they will try to dump that on someone else. They will try to make someone else responsible for their healing. They will try to make someone else responsible. At some point in time, we got to take responsibility for ourselves. So my word for this week, to take responsibility for myself, and I hope you take responsibility for yourself, is to protect your peace. All right? That's Keesha's Corner today. Protect your peace.